I'm here with Pete Blackshaw, who's the Chief Marketing Officer of BuzzMetrics, and he's here for a conference in Amsterdam. And we've really been talking about how the fact that companies sometimes view people who get in touch with them, often to complain, as a problem, when in fact they could be a significant asset for that firm. Pete?
Well, I've done an exhaustive amount of research on this going back to the time that I started Planet Feedback out of Procter & Gamble. What we found is that the consumers that want to enter into conversations with companies tend to be the ones that have the highest levels of influence. So for example, with P&G we did an experiment where we actually profiled the consumers that provided feedback to one of the major brands and found that upwards of 70% of them were active on internet message boards and blogs, and nearly 15% were active every single day. And what brands who want to enter conversations or embark upon relationships with influencers need to think about is, how do I begin to better understand who is in my own backyard that I may want to catalyze? I actually think it's much riskier to try to enter a fresh conversation in the blogosphere than to figure out who within your existing brand franchise has a propensity to speak out. The challenge is that most market research organizations tend to rely on legacy models for segmenting consumers. They overemphasize demographics, not influence. But then again, that's the opportunity.